All right, traders, we had a really beautiful week, 5% week. Great, great, great. I want to talk about a nice trade opportunity that I'm looking at. The markets have been slow for intertrade. Well, maybe intertrade been cool, but it's still been slow. So I don't give out a lot of you know, intertrade setups as much because just the market this is not. I don't know what's going on. Asian session is slow. London session has kind of been slow. New York has been the fastest session this year so far. And I mean, markets change every year. So for some reason it's just been, our higher time frame setups have been kind of, you know, I ain't been looking at them like that. Um but I do have a swing trade opportunity on, my favorite swing trade pair, Australia, New Zealand. Now, what I'm looking at here, this is not really, I mean, we're going to incorporate supply and demand with this. All right, so we got a trend line break. So the selling pressure for this move is done for. We had a 200 EMA rejection, right? So we're at the trend. Um, we did have a demand set up right here that was really beautiful. Let's see, demand. So that was a beautiful demand setup right here. It tapped it already and made a nice, beautiful bull candle, but we have a retracement back to this trend line. So that's what we're looking at on the monthly. Keep in mind that this was a previous low at one point, which got taken out. So that low got taken out already. And then we had this new low down here that got taken out too. So you would think, oh, we should be looking for sales. But these are liquidity. Liquidity has been grabbed already. And we have price making. So let's do it like this. We have price doing, that's the low. So we have hold on. So we have a high, then a lower low, then a higher high. So we're looking at somewhat of a lower low somewhere. Hopefully it comes down here. Or if it's just at the trend, that's cool. But we're supply and demand traders. If it come right here, then I'm looking for the next impulsive move up. If you know what I mean. Now we gotta time this perfectly. Oh, we don't even have to time it perfectly. It's a breakout of this. And if we come here to the monthly, we have the last low is where all the liquidity is at. So the last low right here would be right here on the weekly. So let's delete the monthly. Now we have the low for the week. So we have a pullback to the week. So what we can do off at this is beautiful. So and it's right here on the trend. So now all we can do is just wait for it to come into the zone and give us a break of candle, and we can enter this in on a weekly. Like we could go on some aggressive stuff, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm looking for is this. Whenever a trend line is broken and all that, price likes to go back to where liquidity is at, right? So let's just say we got in right here. Liquidity ended at the top range where this wick is at right here. There's liquidity right there where that wick is at. So that's where we're going to take this trade. We're taking it back to liquidity. But honestly, we have the last supply on the monthly that I've been eyeing ever since I've been a trader looking at AUDNZD. I'm liking this setup. I'm truly loving this setup. Now, what will mess this trade up is if next month come in and we have a candle that come up a little bit and then slam down and wick these lows down here. That will mess things up. But I think reversals are coming on AUDNZD. And this is the setup that I want us to take. Bear with me because this could take, look how long this one took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 months. That's almost a whole year of movement. So if you guys, get a separate account and, maybe get you a little $100 or $200 account, put it in there. And, you know, we're going to see how much that the risk is going to be and how much the reward is going to be once we take the trade, obviously. That's what we do as traders. and let's take this trade. TP1 to be right here. TP1 will be right here, and TP2 will be right here. And we'll just go from there. We'll give it a little room just in case one comes down and wick this zone. Now, honestly, if we wick this zone, I'll put another entry in, and then let's see if we can get this big push up towards here. This would be a beautiful move after breaking all that, taking these lows out, liquidities right there. We should be good to come back up to this supply and maybe beyond. I don't know. We don't. I don't know what odd New Zealand wants to do. I don't know if he wants to break down and go back to parity, but I see massive upward movement on this pair. I truly do. This is just when this broke, it came down, took the lows out of that move, so it needs to come back, and it just needs to come back. That's what it looks like. If I was looking at this on the M15 scale, I'd be like, man, this got to come back. But other than that, that's what we're looking at for this all New Zealand setup. I'll be letting you guys know in the Discord when we're taking this trade. And hey, we're gonna have to hold this sucker. You might have to hold this for 2-3 years, man. Just hold it. Put a nice lot size in, and when it comes up to here, takes half a position out. We finna we finna make some money off of this. Hopefully, it goes our direction. And that's all based off of how we can get a weekly rejection in there, and then a break a candle on the weekly, and then we're in. So I'm waiting on the weekly rejection. So I need a more rejection down here. And then when the rejection close, I'm gonna put a buy limit above that weekly. So let's just say that was a weekly rejection. We'll have a buy limit right there. And I'm not worried about the 200 EMA and all that, but we'll worry about that as it comes. But this is like if this was the M15, I'd be like, man, perfect setup to come back either to here, here, to there, to there. You got, this could be a TP. This could be taking partials. This could be taking some more partials. This could be TP smash. You can put multiple positions in. I mean, if it hits stop loss, it just hits stop loss. Yeah, but definitely. All right, so that's what we have for our New Zealand coming up. Um, for the recap of the week, as we said in our last recap, the dollar was gonna explode to the downside off of this month with a monthly this weekly supply. It still has more time to come down here, but it needs to take out these lows. And right now, it doesn't look too. It's still downward movement down, so we'll just see if it'll continue pushing down, which means we'll still look for buy opportunities on GU, AU, NU, EU. And notice this week that we've been only taking buy opportunities off of GU, AU, and all them, right? And it's because you know what I'm saying, it's been very bullish, and we know that the dollar is weak. If we can figure out what the DXY is doing, then it just becomes really easy. So something like that. Like look at that demand, breaking a candle right there. Stop loss either below the zone or below the wick, and then we take it to the highs, and boom, immediately shoots up. That's what usually happens. We ain't been taking a lot of sales setups. It's been sales setup. Don't get me wrong. Like that was a sales setup at one point. I mean, right here, like we had that last candle right there, and we had a gap, but it kind of got filled in. So this is like a mid probability setup. So it went down, and then you're probably trading against the 200 EMA. So I probably took that. This one I wanted to call out today, but I was just too busy today. I saw it and I ain't get to take it, and it came in. And it was below and then it broke the candle. The candle broke, right there, and the rest is history. It came right back down to them lows. That would have been a nice 2.5 R trade, but hey, sometimes this happens. Sometimes you don't catch them all. So. But anyway, we had a great week, up 5%. You guys are awesome. Hopefully, you guys are learning. Always call me. I mean, email me or reach out to me if you're still struggling with the setups. I'll be more than happy to get on Zoom and get it in on the Zoom session until you get it. Um, Other than that, I will see y'all next week. Have a good weekend. Peace.